We're on live, guys. I'm get the batteries hooked up. Okay, guys, we're live on the internet right now. Foxman 362 out here in Tennessee, waving on back.
Pointed over that way. I don't know if I could dead key him out there. 410, walked up to the right, out of sight here, man.
I'm warming up. They might go kind of early, kind of crazy, but it's gonna be a lot of noise when it comes to New Year's. They did it last year, but I talked to Bobcat about 20 minutes ago. Hope this thing comes on the battery.
Just enough to get there.
Gotta make sure this is.
I'll say Happy New Year to you too, Chicken Man. Sad New Year to Chicken Man. Don't wish him a happy one, wish him a sad one. See, that's how we're supposed to play there, right? You know, if you're giving me one way out there, I can get you one way too out there. You know what I mean? Bradley County out there. That's cool, ain't it? Hey, Rooster out there. Ain't that how it works there, right? No, I can't win the other direction, that's for sure. I mean, I'll be easy there, right? I mean, I'm gonna get out of the way, dude. I mean, it is what it is there, right? Hitman said point over to him, he gonna give you a dose too. I bet he did there, right?
There we go. Got it. They're coming soon. I'm gonna put some disco lights on.
Somebody's out there giving that piano hell.
These are the Smoky Mouse skip chasers. Foxman 362 waving on back. They call me 362 over Tennessee, waving on down. Hope you guys have a great Happy New Year in a couple of minutes coming up. We're going to be celebrating real soon. Yeah, I hear Rooster pretty good out here tonight. Just want to let you know. Hey, Rooster down in Cleveland, Tennessee. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving back to you. But you sounding great on that radio of yours, on that Cobra of yours. It's making a good trip out here tonight. So you guys been getting a lot of rain down there where you're at. Yeah, we had rain a few days ago, and we've been getting a lot of winds up here the last couple of hours today. But everything's pretty quite good, but it's getting kind of chilly out here on the porch today. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back. Yeah, it's like 20 to 15 different guys out there. I hear them on the radio out here. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. But y'all guys are sounding good out there. It's boasting out there. Hope my radio's making a trip down to you guys out there. Running a D104 with a Cobra 139 with a Sierra SY274. I'm going to beam at this hour. Doing 150 watts between 100 out here. But hope this microphone's making a trip out here in this Tug 8 microphone. I hear Bobcat pretty crystal clear. You're sounding good out there on your radio, blowing 30 pounds out there. At least it's making a trip tonight. But you guys are all out there tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys get to get some good skipping on the Happy New Year Day. But we're going to be getting a lot of that soon since Solar Cycle 25 is going to kick in.
I got a galaxy out there just like you
Yeah, they have a Galaxy for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I saw it on there a couple of days ago. It's been on there for a while. It's in Kingston, Tennessee, my area up here. I'm just seeing it like that. Someone's actually selling one for $275 for one.
Out there, Rooster, I'll be Bobcat out there. Hey, Rooster.
That is not Bobcat. I know who Bobcat what he sounds like. I've been knowing for a while since 2021 here. First I came here.
Chatter too long. I'm starting to get the chatter ass. You little brain through the chair.
I'm just telling you, Rooster, I know Mopar is probably watching this live stream right now, okay? You know that guy, UDX76, the UDX76 Mopar 76? He's one of our guys up in California, but I'm sure he's been commenting your videos a lot, but yeah, he's watching our live stream out here. A lot of guys out here, but guys, it sounds great on those radios of yours. Just want to wave to you guys out there tonight.
I hear him a little bit. He's probably got a stream going. I think he's got a YouTube channel as well. He does. I got him there.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel, Mopar 76. He's called UDX 76. Yeah, he's one out of Ventura, California. He actually has some videos of me, but he's out there on the West Coast on one of those Anytone radios. Foxman 362 getting on down. Let me go to.
When I know William put them motherfuckers in there, Pumpkin, he hit them right. I'm telling you, man, that motherfucker sent them 6 up, 6 down out there, boy. He put them submissions in there. Tell them, Pumpkin, them race fires are good there, right? Hey, Pumpkin, them race fires working. He's too scared to say there, Rooster. He wants your autograph too, Rooster, man. No, Pumpkin does, man. I mean, he's shy, dude. It is what it is. And he probably wants to get Pumpkin's autograph too. That's right. He got both of their autographs. Some bullshit. Yeah, he was telling me jealous of what it is. He got an autograph. Rooster, did you give Pumpkin your autograph? Well, yeah, I signed your front door for you walked in and didn't I, Pumpkin? Get off that fucking telephone, Rooster. God, they shouldn't be so jealous. I don't want to talk to you, Bobcat. I only talk to Rooster and Rooster to you. I don't talk to you in general. You sound like you care. You sound like you care a whole lot. He's scared, he's jealous. That Bobcat took me out again. That damn Bobcat, I'm gonna get that Bobcat. I don't think he can run one. I gave up years ago, man. I ain't gonna get nothing big out there. I'll just let you damn, let you be the big wig out there. You win, Bobcat. You know what I mean? You win, I'll lose there, right? I know when I'm whooped out there, them 6 flats out there, sitting on top of the damn barn out there, damn Bud Duck Bay out there, just like Rooster, Rooster embarrassed me a minute ago. I don't give a shit, Bobcat. It don't matter to me there, right? Oh, I know. Especially whenever it's just for a helmet flat doing it up there. Tomato 4 there, right? Yeah, hellacious 4. Oh, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Bobcat, It is what it is, but, you know what, we got about 2 minutes Bobcat's an asshole, just like Durango said, but, you know, if we're going to welcome him the new year out there, Bobcat, I just want to say, happy 2025 and, fuck you there, right?
Alright.
There you go. Since you feel better, hope you have a good one. Oh, Joe, hope you get to see us, Bobcat. I've had them time or two. You are one of them. Always have been, but that's the way this always going to be, okay? You know. I'll get there one day. You'll see. You'll think just like I think out there. One day, Bobcat, you'll think just like I think, all right? Oh, I know. That's what's funny, because I think we're about the same age. It's all right. I mean, you know, it is what it is there, right? Hey, I got me a book over here, right? And I've been studying my books there, so you better watch out. That little piece of car, you know now. I got pages.
5 minutes. 5 minutes before New Year's.
I got pages. Now I'll tell you, Bullet, I'm gonna get you.
This is Foxman 362 waving on back. I hear you guys out there. Just came back here, just got some RC Cola ready to go. Yeah. I just want to let you know, Bobcat, they're getting a new restaurant in near Harriman, Tennessee on I-40. You know the Long John Silver's, the old building? They're going to be putting a sub shop in that building sometime next month, I heard. But it's supposed to be coming real soon. I heard about this on Facebook a while back. I think it was last night. Choo-choo-cha, choo-choo-cha, Foxman 362, wave it on back. Let's give him the Uncle Chicken Fred choker right here. Let's do it.
Yeah, they got 2 more minutes left till the new year, Daddy Rat.
Get the whistles on this guy.
I did that on my birthday, but you're right. I'm old, you're older.
Yeah, I hear Bobcat out there. He's sounding great, but I hope my radio's getting out tonight. It's kind of crystal clear out here tonight. Now, a lot of the DX died on about around 7 o'clock today. I was on there earlier today.
Happy New Year, less than about a minute or so and a half there, but hey, old Bobcat up there in this one spot down with a big old Happy New Year waves back out.
Yeah, have a Happy New Year wave from Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. Wave it on back.
Well, tell Squirrel I said hello, evening time, Happy New Year. Old Bobcat up there once more with him Happy New Year waves right back, Red Dog.
Hey, Bobcat, Foxman 362. We're waving back about 11:58 right now. 2 more minutes till the New Year is gonna hit. We're on the live stream right now on my YouTube channel, going on live already. We're on right now. We've been live for at least 14 minutes almost right now on YouTube. Just wait. 11:59 right now. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Foxman 362, Foxman 362 out here in Tennessee. Wave it on back, Wave it on back. Happy New Year, Foxman 362, 2025. And shot across the world out here, Foxman 362. Happy New Year 2025. Let's hope a good one comes real true. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Foxman 362 2025 is now. Waving all you guys out there, Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers, UDX CB Radio. This is the United Delta X-Ray, waving in Act 2. Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers, Foxman 362, up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on down. Happy New Year, Bobcat. Foxman 362 said so. We're waving back.
No, we gave you our time to your phone time, and I've heard you and Neighbor Shrek for years giving each other our time. But check it, man. I'm Bobcat, so with a big Happy New Year. I'm kicking it back out.
Happy New Year, Bobcat. Foxman 362 waving back. Happy New Year this hour. Happy New Year, Foxman 362 up here in Tennessee, waving on back on this old radio out here at Cobra 139, but sounding good out there. Happy New Year, everybody. Foxman 362. Hey, you guys made it? Yeah, hey, Freddy's 979. Thanks for coming in here from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we just got a guy from Chattanooga, Tennessee on the live stream watching my video, 979 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, said Happy New Year. And he's waving to you guys on the channel right now, on my YouTube channel. Foxman 362 said that. No fireworks up in Rockwood. Just want to let you guys know, no fireworks up in Rockwood. Foxman 362 said so. They usually do it at this hour. I hear Bobcat at least 2 pounds up there. I think his beam's pointing the other way. I think he's pointing south, but I'm pointing beam toward 180 right now on you guys. But hear you all you guys out there. You probably hear him on your backside of the beam. Happy New Year, Health Lawson. Hey, Freddy's 979 from Chattanooga. Thanks for coming in the chat tonight. Hey, UDX 268. Yeah, you got 2 hours to go. We heard the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers on this channel. On channel 26, we're talking to them. Let's check these other guys in a minute. I bet there's nobody on sideband this hour. Nothing, see? We would have heard something by now. I'm going to go back to 26 in a minute. That's the guys out there. They're all talking out there. There it is. Happy New Year, Rooster. Happy New Year, Red Dog. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood waving back.
Happy New Year up there, Fox, man. I just want to lay that here one more time and say hello to you. Happy New Year, Fox, man. Bobcat rolling around back out.
Hey, Bobcat. Happy New Year out here. People are watching you on the live stream on my YouTube channel right now. There was a guy in Chattanooga on the channel on my chat, and one of our guys in Arizona is waving to you, UDX 266, named Andy.
Hey, no doubt about it, man. You sounding good, too, and take care up there and look for
And that's Bobcat in Spring City. He's about 16 miles away, but almost 30. It sounded good, Bobcat. You're blowing smoke out there. What's the reading on your meter down there with this D104 on the Cobra out here tonight? I got it pointed at 180 south toward you right now, but at least it's coming out pretty good, but you're coming good on the modulation.
Take care of our Fox, man. There's a bunch of them now. I'm going to kick back right on the side, man. Do give you a good new year, and I'll catch you when I can.
All right, I'll catch you later. Probably there's a lot of guys on your other beam that I probably can't hear them, but I hear them way out in the distance. Have a happy new year out there, Bobcat. Foxy in 362, waving on back on this Cobra 139 with the D104 tug 8. We're doing about 200 watts out here.
And you're doing a fine job at it too, Fox, man. Ain't no doubt about it, dude. Doing a good job out here in Spring City or what's watered down. Ain't a lot of static and stuff like that carrying on. A lot of heaters, I guess, running. But hey, take care, man, until we do it again. Happy New Year, 2025. Got no president rolling up in there, and they ain't rolling on, that's for sure. Hey, Fox, man, no Bobcat. Smoky on the east side, 203, be kicking back.
All right, yeah, have a good one, Bobcat 233 up down in Spring City. Foxman 362, waving on back. This is 362 from Tennessee, waving on down.
That's my 362 Foxman Roger, and I'm back out.
So this is what you guys see out here on the live stream. Those are the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers. I know you guys on the West Coast are watching this. And they just did 2025. We're in 2025 out. Somewhere in 2024 over in Central Time Zone and the West Coast right now. They got a couple hours to go.
Now.
Oh, Sweetwalker. I talked to him. He's in Georgia. That guy's way down there. I talked to him a couple nights ago. Sweetwalker's at 170 degrees. I might be able to hear him. I talked to this guy a couple weeks ago on one of my radios. Sweetwalker is actually way down there. You're a Sweetwalker. Hey, Sleepwalker down in Georgia. UGX3, this is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back. Happy New Year down there, and happy 2025 out here up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back. So we made it to 2025 on my radio. I knew I was warming up a couple minutes. There's a lot of guys down there. So you guys had a great night. This has been a great stream tonight. This is channel 26. They're going to go on all night, but we did great. Happy New Year to all you guys out there today. And Andy in Arizona, UDX 268. Thanks for coming on live stream. And Freddie 979. Waiting from Chattanooga, Tennessee. We got 3 guys out here. This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back to you guys. They're trying to point. Yeah, this is Foxman out here in Rockwood, Tennessee. Wait, I hear someone out there. 2 guys out there, at least 3. This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back. I hear you guys out there. Don't care. He's probably on the other side of the mountain where he's at. There's a lot of areas that do that, but at least my beam's getting out. But I hear a lot of guys out there, but I heard Sweetwalker a while ago. But when I point my beams on different directions, I'm pointing at 180 right now. But a few minutes ago, I was at 150.
20.25. Those balls has dropped. I heard that. Sound like a Cobra in there. Hello, Cobra.
Yeah, this is an old school Cobra. This one's a 40 channel system with no switches. It's all crystals. And I got this back in 2018 back in Utah, but when I got this for $100, I won off the eBay bid. And this came all the way from Pennsylvania, what this radio did.
Y'all hear me, but y'all don't hear Fox, man. Let me turn up something off up there. Let me hear something Fox, man. This is fucking bullshit. Hello, Fox, man.
Hello, I hear you out there. This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood. I hear you out there. I hear his kid in the background. I hear him out there. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood waving back. I hear someone calling me.
Outside my house, man. Hello to you, Fox, man.
Who's that out there? Is that Ridge Runner? But hey, I hear you out there at 3 pounds out here, almost 5. Foxman 362 up and on the beam up here in Rockwood, Tennessee on the serial.
Can't hear him, Bobcat. No shit, dude. I'm on the vertical, man. I mean, is he behind you or what? Not very miles north of me, but yeah, he's behind me. So he's on my backside. I still hear him.
I can hear him. I'm out by Mount Roosevelt. That's where I'm at. I'm down below in the valley at 800 feet. You guys know where that is.
He's up there towards Mount Roosevelt, which is in Rockwood, right up there where 2770. You know, I've been up there doing some road calls up that way there. Yeah, he hears me too. I'll shoot it up there back right there, right on it till I run down in. I can't hear him, dude. Fucking hear him?
I hear him at 5 pounds. I hear him at 5 pounds, and Bobcat's doing at least 2 or 3 because his beam's pointing backside. I hear him loud and clear up here in Rockwood. Foxman 362 waving on back. If you guys know where that new marina is in Rockwood is, I'm not very far from that area.
Square out there, bro. Yeah, but you still mud dug me out there in DX land. You know what I'm saying out there, Bobcat? You don't care about me. Well, yeah, I care about you. I'm trying to make you make contact with Rockwood, which is probably not 30 miles from what I am. So I figured you'd make that contact with Foxman.
So where's Crow at? What's his location at?
Hey, Foxman, Happy New Year to you out there, buddy. I'm sorry I can't hear you out there. But, Bobcat mud dugs me all the time, man, right?
I hear him good at 5 pounds, almost 7, but I hear Crow down there pretty loud and clear. You're blooming up here. Where you're at out there? Sweetwater, Tennessee?
Here's Crow up there. Putting 5 pounds on him. He's wondering where he at. I can hear him that time. But he's going to take up for you there, right? That's your backup. No, it ain't my backup. It ain't my backup, Crow. You got that all wrong now. He's trying to make contact with you and you ain't hearing it. I can hear him a little bit out there. Ain't no doubt. All right there, Fox. No doubt, man. It sounded good, man. I'm going to get out of the way and let somebody else holler at you. They call me Bobcat number 2 down here around Tennessee, and I got dog.
That ain't Bobcat 2, that's Crow. I'm gonna wave it to you, man. Thanks for talking out there tonight. This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on back. This thing's made it all the way to Australia during a few days ago on this radio.
That's Cobra. I heard you say the time. The Foxman is waving at you. He said, even said Bobcat number 2. Oh, I got to kick a giggle out of that. Damn it, son. Leave it out there, Cobra. I heard you get up too.
I'll tell you, Bobcat, a few days ago I was using my 80-tone AT55 a few nights ago, and I was using my beam antenna when I tried it out. The new radio you see on my YouTube channel. And there was a guy named Pac-Man. He's a local in our area, but he's on channel 12. He's a truck driver. He heard me at least about 3 miles away up by the Little Caesars, and I was doing 60 pounds on him. And I was pointing my beam toward Arizona on 80 watts.
Sounds better up that way, I guess. Cobra. Tell him I said howdy, he knows who I am.
Yeah, I talked to Cornbread many times. He's very close to me where I'm at. And I've talked to Steelmaker and mostly Flash. Flash usually talks to me a lot on channel 12 sometimes. And he was on channel 37 a few days ago or 38 when during back Christmas. But yeah, I hear him all the time out there.
I told him out there, Cobra. You know, when we came back from Dude Lakes today out there, I told him, Cobra, he's you know, a little 1100 watt box out there. You know, he gonna run 5,000 watts, Cobra. Tell him pump it up. Hey.
But Bobcat, I'm running a 2-pill box. I just got this thing and won it on a contest a few back in October. You've seen the videos of it. It's an HG type 2-pill, but I just won this in a contest on 390 Wagmaster. But some guys entered me for a raffle ticket for it back a few months ago. This is a custom amp built by a guy, Catalyst 122. Goes by UJX 122 up in New Jersey. He moved to a different state not long ago, but this is one of his boxes that was owned by 2 owners once, but he built this one. I just got lucky on this box. I won it for free on a contest, and a lot of times you don't get lucky like that, but at least this thing's working good. It does at least 200 between 150, but my other one had the Silver Eagle a while back when I talked to Bobcat a couple of weeks ago on, I think it was the Cobra 139 when I was doing that first night with this serial beam. I hear Crow pretty fine. Maybe it's his location where he's at. It just depends where he's at.
Bro, man. I don't know where right?
But I'm telling you, Bobcat, does Crow have a beam antenna?
Yeah, Crow, it must be done.
But where's Crow at? Is he over down where you're at, over near Sweetwater, Cleveland? But you're pretty close to me up in Spring City. You're about 30 miles out. You're pretty south of that area, but you're still coming pretty good, Bobcat. Pretty good out there. But I'll tell you, Bobcat, something happened on my beam antenna a couple of weeks ago when I was doing skip. Sometimes when I pointed toward UK and Ireland, and one time, I think a couple of weeks ago, some guy from Brownsville, Texas, heard me on my backside of the beam when I was talking to him. Yeah, I know where Watts Bar is. It's that power plant down there. That's not very far where you're at. That's that big power plant down in Spring City. Oh, you got a lot of guys on here. I don't hear them that much up here. I only hear like 2 people up here, and I heard Crow a while ago, and you're talking out there very loud and clear. You're coming in like the clearest out here tonight. But Bobcat, how's my audio sound? Is it pretty good on this D104? Is it sounding clean? So I need to ask you something. Anybody did any live video gates for the new year on here? If I made it into the live video gate, just let me know, because I'd love to see what I sound like locally I am. But I heard myself on one of my video, someone did a video a couple hours ago, UDX 791 over the Gulf Islands. He got a video of me in his mobile on a Trim 300. Not bad for a radio that talked far away on sideband, almost 4,000 miles.
Yeah, well, Bobcat keys up. That's all you heard, Fox, man. Put that on that live stream, tell Bobcat and these Tennesseans kicking it back out.
Now you're hitting about 30 pounds out of me right now. What's the reading down there in Spring City? Foxman 362, waving on back. Sounding good, Bobcat. You're booming out here right now.
I got about 55 dB on 60 dB needle. I got 55 dB on you right there, Foxman. Come on, slow.
I'm doing 55 dB, almost 60. That's pretty quite right. That's what the guy said a couple of nights ago on my Anytone. He was on a Striker 955 in the mobile, hearing me these 3 miles away for like 60 dBs when I was pointing toward Arizona at 290, but at least that thing's doing good at 80 watts. But this is only doing at least 150 watts, almost 200 on this Cobra 139 with the 2-pill on the serial beam with the D104.
Man, that thing works great down there in Spring City. That's for sure. I'm moving around over here in my room and stuff, but shit, Fox, man, I hope I sound as good as you on this 060 dB needle on this on radio. That's for sure, man, so that's all I got on. I'm just sitting on my big old beam, sitting up north, jumping away.
Yeah, you're in between 30 pounds, almost 9 right now, Bobcat. But at least this D104 tailgate is working. An old 70s bike from 1977. I just paid $60 for it back 3 years ago with this thing. But at least it's doing good on a Cobra 139 with a 2-pill. Doing between 100 to 150 watts on this thing, but at least it's working on the serial beam.
I'm taking that 30 dB needle out then, right? You say Bobcat's taking that 30 dB needle out, got that live stream rolling, letting the world know that Bobcat in these Tennessee hills at least 40, 50 miles, 30, 40, 50 miles south of you. Got that key down there, right?
You're getting about 20 pounds between 9, but sometimes you get 30 up here in Rockwood. But at least I'm sounding good down there. I got my beam pointing toward you at 180 south right now.
Yeah, you're right. You let that criminal out there on that Smoky Mountain skip chase. There's no way he's in the mother either way, though. But yeah, shoot, I couldn't help myself but come up in there on this New Year Eve to North End and say hello to you up there, Fox. Man, no Bobcat, I'm kicking it back.
Yeah, a lot of guys are watching on the live stream. I'm sure you're watching it on YouTube right now, but there's a lot of guys that are watching on your channel right now. But sounded good, Bobcat. You're smoking on that old Galaxy of yours, that Galaxy Saturn. I know what those radios are. I have first heard them back in 1996 when I heard a guy who used to have one called Memphis Boy in Hollywood, Florida. I used to talk to a long time ago, back when I was at least when I was 15, 16 years old back down south. But I used to went through Hurricane Andrew a long time ago.
Well, shoot, yeah, man. I'm on a Galaxy 47 HP. I'm just running the radio right there. I think I do about 120, something like that. That's about all I'm doing. That's all I'm really doing, about 120, maybe 150 watts off this old Galaxy DX47 HP there. Shoot, man, you can sit there sitting in making a pretty good contact, especially all that noise going down south end. Man, if I could put it all out there, I'd let you know too, man. But that's for sure, Fox, man, on Bobcat, we kick him back.
Yeah, I know what that radio looks like. It's one of yours, the blue radio. 390 Wagmaster has a radio like that on his channel on YouTube, on his live streams I've seen a while back. I know what those radios are. But did you hear about those power outages that happened in Puerto Rico yesterday? The whole island is out with power. I don't know if there's any guys down there on the C radios right now. I hope you guys get some skips later today down to Puerto Rico. Maybe be able to talk to those guys on skip because they have power outages on that island right now.
Oh, I don't know what to skip to Puerto Rico or shoot, even Barbados, you know, you got Jamaica over that way to the east side. A lot of it comes out of the northeast, you know, you got all them up there in Maine, Delaware, and different places like that. I can sit here and name off a big old list of people up there that way, and out there around New England. I mean, there's even New England and London. Shoot, I talked to a lot of skip out there to the east side there, Fox Man 362. I've talked to a lot of them out that way. I've talked to a lot of them out to the west side. Talked to a lot to the north. You know, you got them up there around Canada and stuff there, you know. You got you know, that, shit, there's a bunch of them, even down south, down towards Florida. I mean, there's all kinds of skip rolling around us all the time, different frequencies everywhere we go. I hear you YouTube me a lot, you know, just because I'm kind of local if I do run power, even if I don't run power, but I'm just sitting there on my antenna with the radio, getting it right back.
Yeah, I know. I've talked all over the place on sideband for all week, man. I've been doing some content. Mostly I get a lot of Jamaica channels, but mostly been getting Australia the last couple nights on sideband, but mostly the west coast United States and the northwest corners. But I did talk to England a couple of days ago on the lower sideband channels, and I heard all the way far, all the way to Italy and Germany during last week. I heard before Christmas Day.
And that's why I knew about didn't talk to you like I are right now. You know, there's so many locals down there south of me right now that's talking right now while we're talking. And I'm kind of maybe way north a lot more than they are, about 100 miles, maybe 50 sometimes. But yeah, where the hills and the grooves follow, all of these hillsides over here in Tennessee. And then I got a big old beam, and I'm on a, not a big old hill, I'm not on a mountainside, I'm in the valley, but I'm on a pretty good sized hill where I catch the north and the south, the east and the west. And I think that helps me a whole lot, sit here and get to dial in who I need to talk to a lot of times there. That's why I come to you right there, sit here and dial around there where I can talk to Foxman 362 there, Braden.
Yeah, Bobcat, you sounded great on the beam. At least I got a nice beam. It took a lot of work, but I just did a lot of months. These guys do understand. And I have a disabled father. He's a military vet, been here for a while, but he had a stroke back in 2019. But I help my mother out every single day when I do this. But yeah, people don't understand about that. But I'm doing pretty good for this stuff that I'm doing right now.
And that's right, man. You're doing a great job. Because shoot, you sit there and built your own beam and stuff. I sat there and watched that on YouTube and everything. And shoot, man, I'm proud of you. Shoot, one time I got to sit here and finally make contact. I mean, you actually had me since day one on one of them YouTubes when you started in there, Fox, man. You was trying to dial in there, trying to talk to me, and you'd holler at other people, and I would hear you, but you wouldn't hear me, and we finally made a lot of contacts, I guess, sir. But shoot, man, I tell you what, right now, like I told you last time we was talking, you're doing a grand job coming down this way. You know it.
Yeah, that's true. But when I first heard you on the radio, when I heard you on my walkie-talkie, my Midland walkie-talkie, when I first came here, you were like the loudest station that came on Channel 19 that day.
Oh, I know. Even Channel 6, Channel, shoot, 19, I think it was this channel right here, shoot, I'll sit there and listen to all your radio streams and listen to me talk skill and not even hear you because, you know, we got different conditions. Where you are, we got different conditions because what I was hearing on your live stream and on my live streams was total difference. And I gotta say though, Fox, man, right there, man, shoot, you still, you made a lot of contacts too.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of contacts, but especially we have a lot of guys in the United Delta X-Ray CB radio club. A lot of them do AM, a lot of them do sideband, both of them. They're out of Utah. They're not like a needle bender club. They're very basic, old school. Sometimes they like new radios. There's actually a channel called Old 2 Radio Network on YouTube. I'm sure you have to check it out. 2 CB radios. They're pretty quite cool, but they come on like during Saturday nights. But I'm sure you have watched the guy Dennis Thompson on YouTube.
Yeah, I've tried to get on that tube radio stuff and try to get him there and stuff, but I can't hear him down there whenever he's on there. I don't think I've ever heard myself either, unless I know the minutes of the time, because he's pretty long live stream too. But yeah, I've tried to get on that tube radio and try to find myself, but that I don't think it works. I mean, I don't think he can hear me. I don't think I can hear him. But you shot a bunch of stuff. He aggravated me one time.
Yeah, it just depends on the condition. I know one of our guys in South Carolina called UDX21, Dirty Diaper 21. He's on YouTube right now, but he's made contact to Dennis, no problem, to California on some days on AM, but he's done it on skip with his beam when he did that a while back.
I understand that. That's what I'm on to, just like I'm talking to you right now on my beam. So shoot, if I had to go in all directions, I'd catch it all the way around. I'm catching the south end right now on the back side, but boy, I got you just right in there, just day as day.
Yeah, the way you got to point your beam, I just talked to Fresno, California just 3 days ago, but I made it on my sideband contact, but it was a different guy out there. But usually you want to point it to 280 degrees west, and you'd be right close on Fresno, California, right on Old 2 Radio Network and the West Coast stations out there.
Yeah, just like Crow's down there right now. That's who keeps keying up in between me and you, trying to Leon Key. I know you still hear him, and I key up Leon Keys, whatever, but as they won't play excuses. But, hey, Fox, man, I can tell that feeling now whenever you unkey.
Yeah, I think Crow did actually hear me. You know how that is, but I heard him pretty loud and clear. If you can hear him, he can actually hear me. You know how it is, Bobcat?
Oh, yeah, I understand totally. I don't think Crow understands that, and I think it's like us as half of them out down there, and they don't like his language.
Yeah, I know how it is. It's usually called ghost hunting. I used to know this back when I was 14 back in the day in South Florida, because we used to be on a channel called 17 back then. But yeah, and that was back then when I started on CB radio with that. But my parents met over the CB radio back in Homestead, Florida, back in the 70s on a blind date. That's why the CB radio runs in my blood the way I am.
Yeah, I think me and you about the same age. I'm 40.
Yeah, I was born in 1980. That's what I am. But in the August month. Yeah, you're about 40. You're a Generation Y, and probably I'm a Gen X.
I grew up since I was 12 years old, 11 or 12 on the radio with my grandpa and stuff. They're growing up around here and been living there 40 years since I grew up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, either way, because I've been to Tennessee a number of times when I lived in Florida. I think the first time I came to Tennessee was back in 1983 or 84. Then the second time I came back in 1988 to visit my grandparents from Puerto Rico back then. My dad was stationed in the Navy a long time ago.
That was me. I was about 6, maybe 12. I remember. I remember about 11, 12 years old. I was on the radio, and I come back from Florida. I was in Fort Lauderdale when I was young.
Wow. Okay, I know what Fort Lauderdale is. Not far from Hollywood, Florida. And I stayed at Homestead a lot during the 80s and plus Jacksonville, North Carolina, and mostly Norfolk, Virginia back when I was young, when I was 3 to 4 years old, because my dad was in the Navy a lot. That's what I'm doing. I have been all over the southeast United States, from all the way from North Carolina down to Florida. Not staying in Georgia, but mostly in Florida all my life down in South Florida, and plus I lived in North Florida for these for 13 years from back in 1998 to 2009 in the Lake City, Florida area.
I got you. Yeah, I was in Avon Park, Fort Lauderdale. I wasn't far apart from each other, but yeah, I moved back up there. I moved in with my grandparents too, in Fox, man. Same way, man. They gave me my raisins, and then my parents came back from Florida about 3 or 4 years later. And, I know I was in my teens. I may have been about 11 or 12 when they came back. I may have been 6 when I first moved up there. I can't really remember. I was really young.
That was probably before like the 1990s, before it went down here in South Florida. Because I went through Hurricane Andrew a long time ago. We had a 60-foot royal palm tree. Royal palm tree came through the dim window that night. We were in an old 1950s, on flat roof and everything. We were okay, but mostly a lot of stuff about the conspiracy theories about Hurricane Andrew is true because they lie about the death counts. But the military told my dad about it once when he worked on the phone lines, when he used to work for Bell South and AT&T a long time ago. But yeah, actually, there was a lot more people died that storm that night. Mostly a lot of migrant workers, what I heard.
Hey, Roger, same way still today. We got a lot of them migrant workers up there, and where I'm at, doing a lot of them major pickings and stuff up there, and they're from Florida, and shoot, yeah, about the same reason I had there. Let's get good and put that shake on sometime.
That is true. But yeah, but it was a very long story about Hurricane Andrew. But I got out of that place 30 days and moved to Hollywood, Florida, and stayed there for 5 years. Then moved to North Florida and stayed on that farm for a while. Then went to Utah, and then came back here to Tennessee. What happened? My father had happened in Utah with a stroke, because that's when my mother brought him here. That's a very long kind of story what happened. But he used to work in the Air Force Base on DSL telephone lines back in Utah for at least for about 12 years once, until he had that hemorrhage stroke back in 2019. But I'll tell you, Bobcat, you're sounding good on there. You're blowing about 30 pounds. You're pecking my meter pretty hard, but at least my audio is getting out with this D104. It's working. I did a good job soldering the wires with this thing, and I finally got this thing working. Still there, Bobcat? Hey, what's up?
You got that thing working great up there, Fox, man, yourself.
Yeah, you just went down a bit. You're probably turning your beam right now, but I still hear you pretty quite good. We had a lot of high winds today, just want to let you know, but at least my antennas did very quite good. And I had to fix my Mako V5000 about a week ago. I went on the roof with the ladder, and I put a 213 RG213 coax in it, because I thought the SWRs went pretty high. What it was the coax that went bad on the RG58. Then I had to connect the RG58 with a 213 with the Alpha Delta, right into my room, right into my radio room, and run the RJ58 to 213 right on the Mako V5000, and the SWRs dropped to 1.9 to 1.2, and they're doing pretty quite good when I talked on the Quad 5 a few nights ago and tried it out, but it was getting out, but then I talked to Canada with the Mako V5000 during this week.
Oh, if you can get them things on that 1.2, be your best spot. I think where you got them right there is your best spot. You don't want them 1.9.
But this beam's doing pretty good on the serial. But yeah, with the Mako, I had to use a thing called Nano VA. You can get one of these devices. They're like $50 to $20. You get them on AliExpress or Amazon. They can save you a lot of hassle time. You just have to correlate the device. It's not hard to do. Very easy to do. And that's how you can check your SWRs on your antennas, what it does. As long as you do not transmit on the Nano VA, you'll be okay.
I got you. I understand. So you're on your flat side. That's how I know right there. If you watch that needle and no audio come up right there, Fox, man, you know you're on your flat. When you built that thing now, I got what you on that. That sucker's working great for skill.
It's working very great. I'm running an antenna tuner with an MFJ bounce line tuner, MFJ 974H. And at least this thing's tuned right, and I got that SWR quite low on this thing when I tuned it on the ground when I first done it. But at least this antenna tune is doing pretty perfect on this thing. It's manual tune with this radio.
Oh yeah, this be the best live gate you ever done right there since you got that thing on, man. I gotta say, shoot that thing out there to all of them, let you know, and let them know that Bobcat down there in Spring City at this one spot at this nuclear plant, kicking it down.
And we've been smoking out here tonight, but I'm just telling you, let's hope we could talk to Japan during 2025 in Australia, but I hope we can get Japan, a lot of stations. I think we're going to get Russia soon, the way the conditions are going good.
Yeah, but they speak a different language. We'll hear them in there, but they speak a different language. You won't understand that, Russia. That's the only one I've not really heard of is Russia. And I've had a bunch of them. I mean, shoot, Crow down there, he's jealous over.
Yeah, I know how that is, yeah. And I've been making a lot of contacts on the west coast of the United States. I just talked to UDX 791, like Jungle Joe Video Gates. Look it up on YouTube. And then he has a video of me talking in his mobile today with on lower sideband. And he was in a mobile with a trim 300 antenna with just a basic old school radio, but I was coming really good and I faded out. I might be able to reach Alaska with this radio so far.
Yeah, you get on 28, you're able to reach Alaska. Shoot, man, I can't think of his numbers, but get on 28 AM, and you just gotta catch him, but he's up there in Alaska. Shoot, I just can't think of his handle right now.
Now, I wasn't been using a lower sideband. That's what I've been doing on channel 37, 38. Most guys go up to channel 40 and 39, but I go up to the free band channels once around, like the Jamaica channels. But I usually do that on the exporter, but this Cobra 139 does 40 channels. But I hang out on 37, sometimes 36, but I go down when that noise gets kind of crazy. I go down a little bit low, below 30 sometimes, but I've been hanging out a lot of channel 37, 38 on my live stream because usually a lot of the guys are out there when they talk on their skip. And sometimes the conditions change every couple of minutes.
Yeah, you ever talk to Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller, he's up there in Alaska. He's on 28 a lot of times. I'll talk to him. Mr. Miller up there. I can't think of his numbers, but I know he goes by Mr. Miller.
I never heard of Mr. Miller, but one of these guys called Jungle Joe Video Gates on YouTube, he's talked to people in Alaska, UGX 791, he goes like Alpha Tango 791, but he's on YouTube, and during one of his video gates, I think a couple of days ago, he actually talked to Hong Kong, China on the Gulf Islands up in British Columbia a couple of days ago, and the guy spoke English to him.
Hey, Roger, yeah, a lot of them will, even Puerto Rico out there, like you was talking about earlier, you know, to the east side, a lot of them right there talk pretty good English.
Now, I used to live in Puerto Rico. Yeah, a lot of them speak English and Spanish, but a lot of them do speak English. There's a station I used to go to, Rose Naval Station. I used to station there back around 1986 to 1989 back then. I went to school there a long time ago. But yeah, a lot of them speak English. They used to have a Navy base there because my dad used to work there a long time ago. But yeah, And I talked to a guy in Puerto Rico on lower sideband last week. I think he goes by 627 down there, and he was on the Eastern Island, Puerto Rico, down there where he was at. And I was in at least 9 pounds, almost 20, to about 10 down there on my beam.
Hey, Roger, I talked to him earlier in the morning, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the mornings when I hear him real good.
That's probably the best time to get to skip really early in the morning when you can catch them, but before the best comes during the day. I know how that is. But you probably catch the UK in the morning hours too.
Yeah, UK, New England, London, all them up in there too, I sure do.
But there's a lady on YouTube called Kate out there on YouTube, and she's in the UK, makes contacts all the time on her sideband channel, and she's some old Washingtons. But there's a lady called Kate out there on YouTube you guys should check out. But she does skip videos from the UK, and she talks all the United States contacts every day. But I'm sure you heard a channel called Mower Junkie on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. I've even caught myself on that one a time or two.
Yeah, Motor Junkies is in our CB radio called United Delta X-Ray. He goes by UDX 151. He still goes by 151 in South Carolina. And he's seen my videos out on YouTube for a lot of times.
Hey, Roger. Shoot, yeah, man, it's always a pleasure to hear myself out there, but I just don't get into all that crap, you know, it's just too new.
Yeah, some of the guys are not in sideband, a lot of them are in sideband, but Dirty Diaper 21 is mostly a lot into AM, where he's at in South Carolina. But he does a live stream called Old Radio Night on Saturday nights if you want to check it out. But he's usually out there on channel 17. He talks to other states out there, but he's in AM a lot of times he does.
Hey, Roger, that's what I do all the time, AM. I don't really do no other ones, but I'll sit here and listen on AM all the way through them 40 channels on Butch, put it on scan.
I do both bands. I do sideband, also AM, a little bit FM, but I do a lot of sideband and a lot of times AM. I like to work both of those bands to get used to the radio skip. That's what I do.
Hey, Roger, yeah, I feel like sometimes I ought to just start one channel and just key up on an all directional and just start talking.
All right, I hope you can still hear me out there. Uh-oh, we lost something. Hold on a second.
But, you know, I don't know. I've thought about putting an all-directional up there, Fox, man, and just start talking all the way around and letting them all hear the same thing, right?
I'm going to try this again. I think I lost transmission. Did my battery just died on the D104? Let me take a look at this. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? I think my D104 died out. I think the battery...
That sounds like a bunch of racket coming up in there, Fox, man. I catch you when I can.
Hold on a second. I'm going to switch out my mic. I think my D104 died or my pill died. What happened? It's just like not talking. I'm going to... Why did the D104 die on the mic? Hold on, dog cat. See if I can get you back. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Can you still hear me out here?
Yeah, Fox, man. I still hear you right there. I got a good grip on you there in Spring City. Something happened?
Yeah, my D104 microphone just died. I'm on my Turner Plus 2 right now at 100 watts right now, but at least my pill box is still working good.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, same thing sounds good right there. But shit, don't tear up no more than what you already have with that D104.
I'm back on the Turner Plus 2 microphone. My microphone was stuck at least between froze up on the meter right there. I think that's what happened when my D104 just died on the batteries. Can they actually do that on your meter when they freeze up?
Hey, Roger, I guess so. I ain't sure. I just have to be working that thing and understand how it's working and talk over how it will sound like that.
Yeah, I can hear myself talking right now. I'm on my Turner Plus 2 microphone right now. At least I can still hear myself. I'm still doing almost like 9 dBs, but at least I'm in good modulation right now on this.
Yeah, 9 dB and that good modulation's coming in good down here in Spring City, that's for sure.
Let me try to maybe try to put a new battery in it, see what it is. Let me try to put another battery on my D104, see if that was the problem. Sometimes that's what happened when they die, but at least this Turner Plus 2 is working right now.
Oh, it's working good. I don't see nothing wrong with it right there, Fox, man.
Probably have to get rechargeable batteries for my D104. They eat up batteries like crazy. That's what they do.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them that don't work that way. I've had this Turner Plus 2 with a 9-volt battery in it for about, I don't know, it's been about a year now. I've been working with this thing for about 4 or 5 years, but I got this old Turner Plus 2 working pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that's probably what had my D104 die on the batteries. Hold on a second, let's try to tell you.
I ain't got no audio up on it. Just brings in a bunch of background noise. I won't say no. I ain't got my headphones on here. What this ain't sound like, folks, man.
You sounded good. At least my box is still working. I thought my box blew up, but it did not. I'm only at 100 watts, almost 150, but I'm on the Turner Plus 2 microphone right now. This one never has problems, but it's probably my battery just died out on the D104. That's what happened.
Hey, Roger. Yeah. I'm running a lot of bad luck out of my Turner Plus 4s, I guess, or whatever it is, but I got this Turner Plus 2, but I'm sure it big old thump. I'm trying to get this thing broke in, maybe more this thing be working like that one does. I mean, shoot, I just look for that audio, try to get in there, you know, and not make it overmodulate, but that's why I try to keep it turned down there where it don't move that needle. That's where I'm trying to adjust it right now. I think it's just right though. I don't know, folks, man. You gotta give me that radio check. You got that video gate rolling, right?
Yeah, I still got it going right now. Yeah, I keep my Turner Plus 2 at least around between almost above 2, but at least this thing's working good. But my D104 battery just died. I'm going to try to replace it right now, see if we'll get back on here in a couple minutes. But I steer you out there. You're trying to peck the meters over here.
Well, I reckon I want to do something. Bring in a bunch of background noise or kind of take me for a loop or something, but I'm going to play with this thing just for a minute and I'm going to hear it on that live stream, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Little Bobcat right there in the smoke den kicking it down.
Give him a little tune. He's trying to tune in with me. Let's get this D104 back on the business. Probably because that thing ate the battery for 2 days.
That's pretty awesome. That's like Crow right there, wasn't it?
Let's get this back on. Probably that's what happened. The battery died, but the elements are still good on this D104. It's done that before.
You didn't have more microphone problems up there, did you, Fox, man?
I'm still on the Turner Plus 2 right now. I'm getting this thing on, put the battery just in. I'm going to be on in a couple minutes with the D104. But I still hear you out there.
You working on that D104. Alright then, Fox, man. I'll catch you later, man. Shoot, take care, and I look forward to letting myself on that live stream. I'll catch you when I can. I'll let you get to that D104. I'm working back on my Connex and my Turner Plus 2. I'm kicking it back.
Yeah, the battery's already put in right now. I'm just screwing the head back in right now. It should be on in a few minutes.
You're fine, man. Somebody give you a radio check out there, that's for sure, Fox, man.
Hold on, Bobcat.
Yeah, Hitman down there in Benton. I heard Hitman down there in Benton. They get it back to you.
Hold on, Bobcat. It's almost done. Probably because I've been running
I
that.
know Hitman can hear you down there in Benton. If I was somebody keyed up, but yeah, Fox, man, I'll be kicking it back, kicking it on the side, and doing it again. Fox, man, Bobcat, kicking it down.
Almost done. Yeah, Bobcat's sounding good out here. This Turner Plus 3 is not failing. It's still the same. I don't think the box blew up or nothing because I'm going to try this right now. Hold on. That's why I have a backup mic, because D104s eat up a lot of batteries. They're battery eaters. That's why they need chargeables. Let's see if this thing's going to work. It froze up on the meter with this. I don't think the amp froze up. You guys saw it on there. Let's try this again. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me out there? Uh-oh. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, radio. Hello. Oh, shoot. It's not good. I don't think the D104 went bad. Trying to check. Audio, audio, audio. Let me try to turn the box off. The D104 just went dead. I'll turn that box off, see what it does. Audio, audio. Audio. Yeah, it's froze up dead on the microphone. Shoot. But the turntable still works. I think my D104 went bad on the wire. There's no one way it could have done that. You guys saw on the live stream. This thing didn't last for one day. Something went weird on this thing. But the D1, the Turner Plus 2 still works. Let me see if I can kick it over the sideband. Maybe we can get it on frozen. Let's try this again. Let's go to sideband for a minute. Audio. The D104 went dead. Probably have a dead battery here. Audio, audio. I think the element went bad. Audio, audio, audio. I don't know what happened to this microphone. Yeah, I think the D104 went bad. That's what happened, guys. Let's try again on this one right now. We'll go back to AM. Audio, audio. It's still frozen up on the meter. See that? No modulation. Yeah, D104 went bad, I think it did, or the batteries. Yep, the D104 went bad this hour. But the turner still works. I don't think the transmission went bad on this microphone. Yeah, I think our element went bad on the D104. We'll have to check the batteries later. We're back on the Turner Plus 2 for this microphone. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me out there? This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee trying. The Turner Plus 2 is okay, guys, but the D104 went bad. Let's try to see if anything swings. Yeah, my D104 went bad. I don't think the box went bad. CQGX, CQGX, UGX 362, East Tennessee trying, calling CQGX. Audio, audio, doing 150 watts. The D104 is okay, but the Turn Plus 2 went okay, but I think the D104 went bad on the battery. It's trying to get froze up on the meter. I think the element went bad on this thing. No audio on this thing. You guys saw what happened? I think the D104 went bad, but something went wrong with this thing. You think the element went bad? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta know if it's okay or bad, but the D104, I just put a new battery in there. I think the D104 went bad on the... I'm gonna go back to sideband in a second. Regular AM. Yeah, the D104 went bad, I think. We still got the turner going. You guys still there? How about anyone down in Spring City, Tennessee? How about a Bobcat? Foxman 362 waving on back. We're doing at least 100 watts out here. At least the Turner Plus 2 is still working good out here on the meters. Alright, Bobcat, you have a good one. Have a good night out there. Happy New Year. Foxman 362 waving on back. Yeah, D104 just made my meter froze up, but it's still got modulation. So it's still good. Maybe try to turn the radio off and turn it back on. But my microphone went bad. It could have been the radio, could have been a lot of things, but we're doing good with the D104 today, and it's just like, it just froze the meters. It could have been the fuse, I don't know. But this microphone was working for a couple hours. This has happened to me before with my other ones. There's only one way you can find out.
Anybody around here still in there?
Let's try again. Audio, audio, audio. No modulation on there, see? You guys see it? It got dead key. Audio, audio. No talk modulation on this D104. I think the elements went bad in the microphone. But I put a new battery in there. That's what happened, guys. I think the element went bad on it, but I put a new battery in there and didn't do nothing. And that's probably what happened. Because this battery I just put in a few days ago, brand new. But the turner's still working good. Audio, audio. We're doing 100 watts. Audio. That's usually normal with this radio. Audio, audio. We got modulation. The turn. This is Foxman up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving back. I'm back on the Turn Plus 2. My D104 microphone went bad. That's probably what happened. Could be the element, that's what happened. But when I put a battery, it froze on the meter, but it had no modulation on the radio. But I got modulation on the Turn Plus 2 right now. At least this thing's doing good. At least the element's pretty good on this radio. I think my element went bad, guys. Do you think that's what happened? But you guys can see it. But it had no transmission on the D104. I think they finally died out or just got pooped out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. My D104 died out on the element, but the D104 still transmits. Yeah, it happened to me. It's okay, but my Did you guys see this? I think this part went bad on the top. This part went bad, guys. The D104 did. And mostly what it did had dead transmission, except it has dead key, but no modulation on the radio. But when I put the turn back on, I have dead key, no problem, and I have modulation, and the meters moving. Dang. I hope we can get the D104. Man, I was doing so good with the D104 way spec. And I hadn't ran that thing a lot for a while. I'm checking the amps pretty good, but the amps are okay. The fuse are okay, but I don't think the pills went bad on this box, but it's the D104 or the radio did not. Breaker 26, break for a radio check. Can anyone hear me out here today? Hello radio, testing 1, 2, 3, audio, audio. Got 101 watts. But we still got amplification. Let me see. The sideband does kick in really good. But I think the D104 took a hit. We lost that mic down. Let's check the sideband. Audio. Yep, 150 watts to 190 almost. Audio. Audio. Looking good. The Turn Plus is doing good, guys. So we're back on business. So it was the D104 element went bad. The mic. I hear you out there, Foxman 362 out in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving.
Yeah, they cut out. Thank you.
Sounding good at 3 pounds up here. I hope you can hear me. I think my D104 microphone element went bad. I'm on the Turner Plus 2 right now. At least it's doing good. It's got modulation right now. I can hear myself.
Feel like it. Other than that, don't you guess? Yeah, well, I figured everybody still be in here
I hope Bobcat, you have a good night, Bobcat. Thanks for coming on the chat room today and also on the live stream on the radio today. I'm going to wave it out there to you, but I think my D104 microphone cartridge went bad, but it had transmission. I think that's what it is. I'm on my Turner Plus 2 right now on this radio, but we got modulation. And we're doing 100 watts between 150 right now. Hope everybody can hear me out there in Rockwood, Tennessee. Foxman 362, waving on back. Yeah, what happened to D104 went bad. Probably cooped out. But I put a new battery in this thing.
It's so, ATF radio. same microphone though.
Watch what happened, you guys. You can see it. That's what happened. The D104 will poop out. I don't know what happens. You guys had this happen before? I don't think we overmodulate it too hard. Let me take a look. I'm going to go back again and try again. Let me check the little pins. Well, the microphone did okay. Maybe we'll get it back tomorrow. I don't know. Audio. No modulation, see? No modulation on this D104. See? The element went bad. I think that's what happened. See? Audio. No modulation. Got transmission. It's doing at least 90 watts at transmission. Audio. See? No modulation. So the cartridge went bad, guys. Yeah, there's no transmission on the D104. We'll have to replace the cartridge right now. We gotta get a new head for it. If you guys got a D104 head, let me know. If you want to send it for free to keep my show going, we need one of these. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I sent it to 390 to look at it. I don't know if anyone's got a D104. It's for a Tug 8. But it pooped out on me. It still's got transmission. The microphone's still good. The cartridge went bad. See? This right here is what I need. You guys got one of these, let me know. And I need a whole new cartridge. You can get one of these for me. But that is what happened. It went bad. But it still has transmission. I think that's what happened because... And I had this thing working. But we got transmission from the that way. We'll have to check other radios of this thing. I'm sorry about that happening a lot, guys, but yeah. D104 pooped its brain out. Shit happened. I was doing so good with this microphone. I talked to Jungle Joe, and we'll have to check it out later. I don't know. The D104 lock. Isn't it? How old this mic is? You know how old is 1977? Think about how old the microphone is. 40 years old. Almost 60 years old, and that's probably its first stock D104. That's probably what happened. And it's probably never been changed for years. I could just put a new battery in there. It still's got transmission. All the batteries are still good. This battery only I put in 2 days ago. It shouldn't have went out that fast. And it shouldn't have went out that fast. The turner's still working like it did before. In a few hours, I think by tomorrow will be fine. But the D104 went out of business, I think. It still's got transmission, but we have to look for a cartridge for it later on. We'll have to find one of those completely. I think they'll still work for it. Would any D104 cartridge will work if you buy one? They do this, but the turner is still working good, guys. We still got modulation on it. You guys saw that. You guys watch what happened on live stream. What happened, I think the element went bad, but the turner's still holding up good. I'm sending a text to need to know answer. Yeah, I think my D104 went out of shit business, but it's still okay. That YouTube link is a short video gate I took of you today. Yeah. But did you guys all went at my D104 mic just now? It's still good, but the element is gone, I think. And it's not showing. I hear you guys out there still good out there. Foxman 362 waving on back. But I talked to Bobcat about 15 minutes ago, but I think he went off out of here. But I hope you guys are doing okay tonight. Foxman 362 at Rockwood, Tennessee, waving on down. Let's go to 19 here ourselves, but the D104 just went down to nothing, guys. We just lost oop out. I don't think the amplifier is bad. It's doing 100 watts. Sometimes it does 190, 150. Audio. I hear something. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Audio 100 watts, almost 150. Audio reflecting between 1.2. Audio. We're looking good on the modulation. 10-4. 10-4. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the D104 died out on this cartridge, guys. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Breaker 19 for radio check. Yeah. Breaker 19 for a radio check. Audio. Got modulation. Looking good. Audio. Yeah, between 101 watts. It'll be back. The pill will be okay. It'll be a couple hours when it resets itself. But what happened, D104 took a poop, guys. The microphone's still good, but the cartridge went out. And that happens. I'm sure you guys know about that. I'm sure you guys saw what happened on live stream. The emitter stopped right about here. No modulation on this side. And it was actually holding up between almost 100 watt dead key on the D104 when the amp was on. But I don't think the pill went bad, but the pill's still good. It's still holding up okay. In a couple hours it'll be fine. But we're back to the Turner Plus 2. And I only soldered this thing a couple days ago, but the D104, I think what happened, it just pooped out because the cartridge went out. And it probably was used a lot. I put a brand new battery in the system, and it shouldn't have went out with the battery because the battery's still good, but what happened, my D104 went out. The Turner Plus 2 will still be fine for all the radios. I love these Turner Plus 2s, but the D104s is the best, but these will have less problems in the future. They don't go bad. And Wagmaster talked about this. He's never had a problem, but my D104 just went out completely out of business. But sorry about that. What happened to you guys tonight? We had some great times with the D104. We made skip contacts. We need to get a cartridge for the D104. I have to find one. I have to look it up on Fleabay to get a nice one. We got to get a really good one. But how do you replace a D104 cartridge? You have to solder it or something like that. But we had to use that battery for a couple days. I only ran the D104 almost 3.5 days, and the element just went bad, because the element, and it's never been used for over 40 years. And I think we'll have to check it out later, but I think that's what happened. My D104 cartridge went bad, and we don't have transmission. You know, we have click transmission. It has modulation up to here, no problem when it froze on that, and it has almost 100 watt dead key when I had the D104 on it, except what happened, the cartridge went bad on it. I don't think it was part of the box or the radio that did this. We still got 100 watts modulation on the Turner Plus 2. And sometimes when it cools off, usually it'll swing back up to normal. I'm going to go back to channel 26 in a minute ago, but Bobcat probably saw what happened. We were talking a couple minutes until it went bad. Yeah, they're way out there. Alright, this Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. Have a good night out there. At least we're back to normal on the Turner Plus 2 right now, but the D104 cartridge probably went bad. That's probably what happened to me today, but I hope you guys hear me out there. I'm going to wave it out here on the live stream tonight, but thanks for it. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Foxman 362, wave it on back. Reflect is almost 1.2, and the amplifier will come back slowly. I think what happened, it took a poop on itself. We're not running 1 pills on that. I don't think a box went bad. But we'll have to see what happens. Because, yeah, I'm trying to check everything out. Bill's looking good. Amp's okay, guys. Let's try to do a click and get it back a little bit, jump start it. 90-watt dead key. So it's looking good. I'll put this back on the switch. I think what happened, we had bad D104 mic. It's only dead keying. About a 80-watt, 90-watt dead key. I'm looking at it. Looking good on the modulation at 9 pounds. It's looking good. Audio, 150 watts. Audio, calling CQDX 362, Tennessee, trying it out. Breaker 2.6 for a radio check. Radio check. This is 362, Tennessee, trying on that. Boxman 362. Wave it on back. Still okay. Alright, you guys have a good night out here. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. Backing on down. Happy New Year, everybody, in 2025. But I think my D104 went bad. I think it was the element, but the Turner Plus 2 is working okay right now at 100 watts between 150. But maybe conditions will change tomorrow with this. And the reflect power is at least 1.2, almost 1.1 out here in this radio. But that D104 was swinging. It probably was the element that went bad. Still warming that fuse quite a bit. Still kind of warm, but it's going to cool off right now. I don't think it was the power supply, but it's doing good. I don't think it's the radio, so we still got modulation out here. Alright, 26 is already done tonight. Let's see before we go out of here. We can go back to 37. I think that's what happened today. We'll tell you guys, I think the D104 microphone went bad. It was the cartridge, not the microphone. The cartridge was finally gaved up. I think that's what happened when it's not talking. I put in a new battery about 2 days ago, and we made a lot of contacts with it. The Turner's back on our business now, but we have to get a cartridge for the D104. A whole new cartridge, I think it is. And that's the only way this thing's going to work, or somebody could check it out. It probably needs a whole cartridge inside in the microphone. That's all it needs, like a D104 cartridge, like from 1977. You guys got a cartridge laying around with a D104 head that puts it in it, or just have to put something to solder it, that's probably the only way it's going to work. It needs a new element, that's what it is. Because we expect it's over 60 years old, because it probably was only used a number of times until it finally went out. But the Turner's still doing okay. Let me see, we're back on sideband. I'm going to flip it on here before we go. Let's check it out. We're back on 37. CQDX, UGX 362, East Tennessee, trying to call it CQDX. We're still swinging at 150 watts. And probably gets the nighttime reflection, that's what it is. It's looking good. Audio testing, 1, 2, 3. Audio, 190 watts, that's good. CQDX, UGX 362, East Tennessee, calling CQDX. We're looking okay, guys. It's not going to smoke this microphone. And usually these elements are better than the D104. But I don't know what happened to that one, why that D104, but the Turners are going to last longer. And I keep it between down to 2 on this modulation, so it's looking okay. The D104, this microphone's been around for a while, and the D104 cartridge just went bad, so the amp will be okay, guys. It'll take a lot of abuse. I think what happened with the D104 when I kept pumping it hard, and it probably wear out the element. That's what happened, but we'll have to get a new head for it soon. And that's what happened. We'll have to come back later and see what happened to it. But it's happened my Cobra 139, my President Grant while back when we had no modulation, but it came back a couple months later. And I'll have to look for a D104 microphone sometime in next year, I think. But we'll have to get a head for it, that's what I'm saying. But I'm sorry about the D104 that would happen, guys, tonight. But I'm glad we had a talk to Bobcat. But you guys saw it on there. Maybe somebody will donate me one with a head or something. But I'm sorry that happened to you guys. But we're just going to still use the Turner Plus 2. By the time the amplifier will be quite cool off by tonight, it'll be okay. But I'm glad we're on channel 26 tonight. We're back on the D104 microphone, the Turner Plus 2. Love to have a few of these guys. And the amplifier is still back to normal between 150, almost, when I yelled at it, it goes up to 190 watts, 180, right at that point. But usually it will stay in that meter, in that range up there, you guys can see. So, you guys still in the chat room, but I'm glad for Happy New Year tonight. Yeah, the Turner's still going okay. So we're okay with the Turner. The D104, has it ever happened to you guys with them when they got knocked out? But you need to get another D104 head for it. But the microphone's still good shape. I made that contact to Jungle Joe yesterday with it. It was great. Oh, you're watching TV? Okay, 390. Not listening to the stream, just reading the comments. Gotta be closer to 90%. Yeah. You guys saw what happened when I was talking to Bobcat out there, guys. We got him on the live stream. He was 16 miles away from us on channel 26, and we did a late night live stream. That's the guy who's been done talked to. He's part of the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers. I want to let you guys know. We'll probably do some DX in a few days with the microphone. We're going to be okay with the Turner Plus 2. But the D104 pooped out on me. That's what happened. What are you talking about, the black light? Where's the black light? That Turner is best. Yeah. Yes. But you guys saw what happened with the D104 tonight. And I show you what happened. Because we were talking to Bobcat, you saw it on live stream, and he was out there tonight and he saw it, and it was coming in pretty good. But I'm sorry about the microphone, it's still good shape. It still's got transmission, and the electronics are not bad. It's this element needs to be replaced inside. That's what we need to get. It's the 3-pin inside on the top. If you guys know about these microphones, if you want to send me an element cartridge for this microphone, I'll probably solder it myself if I could do it. If you guys want to send me something for the D104, for the Tug 8 model, it's all amplified. I'm sorry that happened, but I was doing so good with this, and the Turn does really better. But I talked to Jungle Joe yesterday with this thing, and I'm sorry Jungle Joe's not going to be very happy about what happened to my microphone today, and this needs a replacement. The element cartridge does. It might come back, I don't know. We'll have to check it in a few days. I put a new battery in it a while ago, and it was not the battery, guys, it was the element. And I don't think it's the radio, but the radio would have had that problem before. And I didn't know these things burn up their elements pretty quickly, but I think because it was old, it's 40 years old, it needs a whole new element. And they just have to solder it the same way that does it. But I'm sorry that happened tonight. We'll have to go look for it and get one pretty cheap. Let's hope we get a really cheap one on eBay for like 20 bucks for an element. That'd be nice. But I'm glad you guys came in the chat tonight, but the Turner's going to be good. Hey Steve, who's that 73T out there? But Bobcat was out here tonight. We had a great live stream today. And this is going to be out there for them to watch. So that was channel 26 AM. And we had almost a 15-20 minute contact being him today. Hour 34 minutes in the new year right now. So I just wanted to do that. But we're going to be still rock and roll with this microphone for a long time. And I know Wagon Master had these things. And he knows they don't go bad. Still same battery for the last couple months. This battery's been in since ever since I got it. Ever since I had it way back in June. I think around May it was when I got the Turner Plus 2 microphone. It's been rocking all my radios. The Quad 5, the President Grant, and the Cobra 139. It still does good. And we'll see if it's swinging again. I think we're still on sideband. Yes, we are. But the D104 needs to be backed up again. We need to get a good element that doesn't go bad. I'm sorry that happened to me. It could be replaced any 3 element, with the 3-pin of a D104 anytime it wants. If anybody has a D104 with a head, it's good shape. They can still do that if you want. But that thing, I love that microphone. When I was talking to Jungle Joe, I made a lot of contacts with it until finally it pooped out after a couple hours. And the D104 has never been used a lot. And the last time I got this thing, it was only $60. I bought it back in 2021. And it only was used a few times on the President Grant until it went bad on it. Maybe it'll come back, I don't know. But we'll have to go look for an element for that one soon. We're going to still be talking this thing for a while. And I'd love to get a few backup mics for this. Let's see what happens. I'm checking it out. Audio. Looking good. But yeah, we do a little practice. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 362, East Tennessee trying. Calling CQDX 362, Tennessee trying. Calling CQDX. It swings back down, but it's still doing 100 watts. Sometimes it'll swing. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 362, East Tennessee trying. Calling CQDX. Looking good. It'll be alright. I had to shout in that mic to get it going. But the D104, I talked very softly with that thing. It did really good. It's swinging up to 150 watts. Almost 100, yeah, around 150 at it, between 180 at it. The D104 get it higher. But the Turn Plus 2 is still okay. And I keep it between a 2 or 3. You can shout out a bit. I don't swing, it still holds the same. No matter what when you turn the knob up and down. I tried that. But I keep it at that rate. Let's actually show you the D102 Turn to Plus 2. We love this microphone. And this will never have problems for years. So this guy's been great to us tonight. And it's made a lot of contacts all over the world with it. And let's hope, but we got to get the D104 back in business when we get some time. But we did get a good quality one. But at least back I paid $60 from a consignment shop out of Allentown, Pennsylvania when I got it. But it probably was a D104 mic that's been sitting for years. And they do go bad every once in a while. But we'll have to find an element for it when we get some time. But I hope someone wants to donate for the channel. It'd be nice. But I'll have to check it again. But the microphone's still in good shape. It still transmits, but it just needs an element. So that's probably what happened. And I think they do go bad when they don't go bad when you talk every time, but they probably, because what he specs is 60 years old, like the Turn Plus 2. The Turn Plus 2 has been around for years. And we got to find someone who does a D104 mic the right way. But I can always send the head in to have anybody who checks it if you want somebody does. We'll place that either way, but I'm sure other guys have D104 mics out there to look at it. It's not that, it doesn't weigh that much for the head. So I'm glad you guys came out here for Happy New Year tonight, but I'm glad this has been a great show. Yesterday we were doing the disco light with the D104 and that thing was rocking until when I talked to Bobcat, it finally gave up. And yeah, he knew something had problems, but yeah, I'm sorry about my D104. I would have loved to have more talk on that microphone. I wanted to spend more time with it and in my Turn Plus 2. The D104, I was having so much fun, Jungle Joe, but man, I was going to try to make it to Australia with the D104. It'd be quite nice. Maybe we'll get the element replaced soon. I have to try to figure that out. So I don't know a little about this mic because I just got it because I saw this thing. I'll tell you what got my eyes on the D104 when I saw it first time. When I got my ham radio back in 2017, I went to this local man's house. He offered me a good deal on it. Went on the KSL class out the Kenwood TS520s. And then I saw a D104 at his house when he had one sitting there, and I looked at it. It was just like the one I had in my hand. And during 2021, I was going across state to come to Tennessee, and I went to look at these truck gas station places that had in Nebraska, Missouri, and they didn't have a D104 microphone at all. They had one back in Ogden, Utah at the local Flying J. I think the Power gas station did have one, and I think the Flying J did. And they had Bearcats. They didn't have no Strikers. Then they had Cobras back then, I remember. And I remember back then when I saw the radios they had a lot of Bearcat 980s. So I'm glad you guys came tonight. 4 viewers out here. Thanks for coming to the chat tonight. I know 3 nights sitting there relaxing. But I'm glad it's Happy New Year's to 2025. We're going to be okay. And Happy New Year to 21.C. And Freddy779. Happy New Year to UDX268. 21.C South Carolina. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, U390 Wagon Master, UDX390. I'm sure you guys saw what happened on the live stream. I know he's not seeing it, but I think you guys witnessed it on the stream, what happened. And Bobcat number 1 and 2, but Bobcat number 1 was the one in Spring City. That's the guy. Number 2 was that other guy was called, who was it? That guy was telling me who his name was. Bobcat in String City was talking to me for a while. He's pretty close to me. He's an AM talker, yeah. And 10-4, someone said that there. I'm sending a text with no needed to answer. That's what UDX21 said that. Time for the pie. See y'all next year, man. Because he's still in the time zone where it's at. It's still 2024. A lot of guys are 2024. I'm still at 2025 here. This something like that. And that YouTube link is a short video game I took of you. Okay. That was with the D104, and I'm sorry it happened to me, but I hope we can get the D104 fixed, and I want to get it going. And it would be nice. They told me that it works with the Cobras very nice. And Squirrel Chronicles, thanks for coming to chat. Indian Kid. Maybe somebody will donate a D104 head to me, and we can put it on there. And I promise to do it. We need several D104 heads. But we got the microphone will work. And it still has transmission, so the element went completely bad. And I had to adjust that knob a couple nights ago to get it up high up in the position. So maybe that's what happened to D104 mic, why that guy sold it. Sometimes they happen, but this is the nice microphone, but it's an amplified. And Set Sheep from Indiana, have a good night too. So you guys have a great night. This is UDX362 in East Tennessee. Thanks for coming on this New Year's Way on Channel 26 a while ago. We talked to the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers about a couple minutes ago. Bobcat was one of them. And a lot of guys out there. The D104 was doing good until it pooped out, guys. The cartridge, that's what happened. So we're still got the Turn Plus 2 here. It's going to be okay for us. And finally, when the amp will cool down for a couple hours, we'll be back up to 190 watts again, 150. It'll still do it again. It'll still kick in like it does. That's what this thing does. If it was custom built right, it'll last a long time for the pill. What UDX22 does it, and at least it's okay. So we'll get the D104 fixed when we get some time. I'll have to look around, but maybe somebody will donate me something like that. I love that microphone because I was trying to do some great things with it, and when you have someone, it's just like sometimes it'll happen when cartridges go bad. The turn doesn't go bad because I'm sure the turns will last longer because I'm sure you guys know it. But you have to shout in the mic sometimes you don't. And I just put a new battery in the D104. It wasn't the battery, so it was the element. Because when this has a transmission, when you're on AM, it'll show it going that way. This usually, when it has the dead key, means it has transmission, the microphone's still good. So that's what happened. I don't think something slipped out of the cords. There's no way that could have happened. Because I did not move the cord at all. You guys noticed that. And I hot glued the wires and did all that stuff, and everything was fine. And I think the cartridge just went out on me. That's what happened. It's happened before, but I think that's what happened with the D104 tonight. So I'll catch you guys later. UDX362 East Tennessee. Thanks for coming out here in 2025. And before we start on that, we're going to advertise the channels today, this morning. CB Lounge 2112. Check out Reed over in Reno, Nevada. This guy has a lot of great videos on this, Video Gates. He's supposed to be doing a Kelly Ripper soon in a couple hours on his Video Gate. I think he's on live stream right now. He's out of Reno, Nevada. And he does like CB radios and stuff like that. His room looks like 1988 all the time. And I know 390 came here tonight to check us out. And we had this beautiful Cobra 139 today. We're going to be on the DX in a few days. We'll be okay. And don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster on UDXCradio.com. If you want the UDX number for him, they have the roster list out there. You'll be able to see the ones are the blank spots. So you could take the roster numbers here, and he'll probably put it out. We'll send you stuff in the mail and give you a sticker like one of these and all that. Sorry got interrupted. So don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster's YouTube channel. He's got 2 hours behind. It's almost like 10 o'clock him right now, probably 9. So that's the guy you send the stuff to, like CB radio stuff. he'll look at them, and he likes old school radios. But as long as you're pretty cool and you want to sing QSL cars to C radios, or anybody who has the clubs out there like the Smoky Skill Chasers or other things, or QSL cars, he likes that stuff. And he likes old school radios like the ones you see up there like that. He's a pretty cool guy. And he does see old school radios. He does all kinds of stuff. But he does like them, tells you what they are. And he tells you how it is. He doesn't hide his reviews. He tells the truth out there on YouTube and all over the world. UDXTVradio.com. Check it out. United Delta X-Ray. And if you want a UDX number, email him on that site. And he'll get you one set. You pick a UDX number. If it's edible, he'll let you know if it's edible. And if it's not edible, he'll usually let you know. And he'll send you some stickers and the cool stuff how to get in the club. This is one of the best clubs out there in the world because it's nothing like the other ones out there, because initially it's pretty cool. We're beautiful on that. And I put the Uncle Chicken Freddy choker for UDX 21 out there on YouTube. Thanks for the Channel 26 shout out for all those guys out there. We made the D104 to the new year, but the problem is we got to get the cartridge replaced. We'll have to see what happens. It has happened before. I don't think cold weather did something with the D104. It's been through 40-degree weather and all that stuff. And don't forget to check out Old Radio Night. Comes on this Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then that's actually UDX 21 out there, JT. I hope he's still out there on his live stream. I'm gonna see him in a minute. And I'm gonna say Happy New Year in his channel in a minute if he's still out there. If he's not going to bed right now, I hope he stays out for another couple minutes. I'm gonna go shout out to him in a minute. And don't forget to check out 21's shout out wheel. Comes on this Saturday with the Uncle Freddy. You get in here before 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. You'll get in these color wheels until the last one draws. You will be able to win stickers for him, and you'll be able to send it to your mail. And this is the Uncle Freddy chicken choker, but that's him right here, and that's who you actually shout out to him right here. He'll be able to give you a chicken choker. He'll be able to tell you about how he thinks you are, and he's the Uncle Freddy chicken choker that is out there on YouTube land, and he's pretty cool out there. And but what we're doing so good on the D104, I'm going to get it back soon when I get some time, but I'm sorry about that, guys. I was having fun with it, because I was having fun with all the DX, but we got to have an element that lasts a very long time. There's got to be a way to do it. But here's Old 2 Radio Network, comes on this Saturday at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. There's a guy named Dennis out of California. He does 2C radios. Bobcat's actually, I've heard of him, he told me on the radio, but he probably doesn't learn how to point his beam toward California when he does that.
Come on.
So don't forget to check out Old 2 Radio Network. Comes on 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And he does 2C radios from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, lots more, like your Browning, Golden Eagles, Mark IIIs, and Robins. But I got to get on out of here, guys. And don't forget to check out Bozo Control. Comes on YouTube that hour. So I'm going to catch you guys later. This is UGX 362 East Tennessee. And we'll hope we get that D104 working again. So I hope somebody donates me one of those cartridges or a head sometime. But I was having fun with it. But we're going to keep the turner going still, going good. But we already know what happened. We saw in the live stream today. But I'll catch you all guys later. Happy New Year 2025. We're already here right now. And we'll hope to have some great DX skip. And we're going to have lots of great skip this year. I'll catch you all guys later. We'll bring out some more videos sometime soon. UDX 362 East Tennessee, back it on out. Have a great night and have a great morning. And catch you all guys later.